Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Flexibility. We'll be using mats for our mat work, and also today, and I may incorporate this as we go along, I would like you to get one weight, either 2 or 3 pounds. For those of you at home, you can use a can of soup, anything. We're going to be using some weights while we do our mat work. And so I want to incorporate putting a little bit of stress on the bones while we are working on flexibility so that we can ward off or help osteoporosis not get any worse. So I think it's more of a twofold deal, not just flexibility of moving muscles, but we've got to put a little bit of stress on them too so that the bones can remain healthy. I want to give you an announcement here. This is a really good thing coming up here. Wednesday, January 4th from 9 to noon.
January 4th?
24th, at the outer room here. Gary Falcon with Foot Solutions Brookhaven will be here with his staff. They're going to tell you how to relieve foot pain, improve your balance, and correct alignment, which is tantamount to balance. They're going to give you a free foot analysis, and you can learn about what options may be best to help you reduce pain and keep active. A joint expert from their staff will also be on site to work with you and answer your questions. So that's a really good one to attend. Again, Wednesday, January 24th, 9 to noon. You do not have to register for it. All right, let's begin warming up those muscle groups before we start in. Feet flat on the floor. Lift in the ribs. Inhale, oxygenating the muscles, and reach for the ceiling, and exhale. Inhale. Reach. And exhale. Inhale. Reach. And exhale. We're going to bend down, trying to get the spine loosened up a little bit here. Shoulders forward, hand loose. And now come up to center position. Bend the elbows back, gently stretch the chest forward. And now take the hands all the way to the back wall and press. And again, dive forward, bringing those shoulders forward. Feel that nice stretch across the back. Come back center, pull back, stretching. And anybody here from Carmen? I haven't seen her but one time since we've come back.
I was talking to her. She's got an upper respiratory.
Oh God. Okay. And down, and lift, pull back, and press back. All right, let's get the shoulders warmed up. So we're going to stretch across. And while we're here, we're going to circle the wrist, getting the wrist warmed up, and reverse it. And other side, we're going to press and circle. 2, 3, 4, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands crossed on shoulders. We lift in the ribs, take it over to the side and drop. Lift, starting to warm up the ribs, the waistline. Lift and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Hands on shoulders. And we'll do funky chicken. And lift and down. 2, 3, and 4. All right, now elbows to the back to front. 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breaststroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swim, lift, and turn the head, press out. Lift, turn head, and press. Lift. Push, turn head, and lift. And press, take it up. Feet wide apart. One hand on thigh, the other arm up. Swoop to the ankle. Take the hand on the outside of the foot for an extra reach. Bring it back. Lift and open up in the thoracic region. Swoop. Hand on the outside of the foot, inside the foot. Lift. And swoop. Hand on outside, inside. Lift and look back. Take the hand behind the head. We're going to bend. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Bend. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Bend. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Other side. Lift. Swoop. Hand on outside of foot, inside of foot. Look back and up. And again. Swoop. Outside of foot, inside of foot. Lift. And just look back and up. And again. Swoop. Outside of foot, inside of foot. Lift. And look back. All right. Hand behind head, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Bend. 2, 3, 4. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Bend. 2, 3, 4. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Butterfly arms, and at an angle, and hands back together. Other side. And back together. 3 and 4. All right. Now we're going to work on the waistline some. So hands on hips, feet flat, about hip width apart. You're going to slide the ribs to one side, slide to the other. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slide the ribs, don't bend the shoulder. You're just going to push those ribs like somebody is taking you here and pushing you to the side. Takes a while to be able to do that, but once the ribs get freed up like that, you've got a lot of mobility in the upper body. All right, now we're going to circle. So we're going to press the chest forward, slide to the side. Now contract back to the chair, slide to the other side, and come forward. All right, let's do that continuous now. We press forward, side, contract, and side, and forward, side, contract, and side. Forward, side, contract, and side, and forward, side, contract, and side. Inhale up. Take one hand on the wrist, stretch up, and we're going to gently go over to the side. Come back up. Take the other hand on the wrist, lift, and bend over, and come back up. Exhale down. All right, now we're going to take hands underneath the leg. Fingertips are going to touch, and 1, and open. 2, try to touch those fingertips. 3, 4, the quad. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, other side, and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, bend and stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side, kick and bend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's work on hands and fingers. You're going to press into the thighs. Now shoot it out. And press and shoot. Press. Shoot. Press. Shoot. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And something you may notice, especially in later years, you start getting butterfingers. You can't hold on to anything. Everything slips out of your hands. And I just got so disgusted with that because I can't tell you how many things I've broken. So you want to put some stress on those fingers. If you just put them on the kitchen cabinet and just press and release. Let's do that on the thigh. Press and release. Press and release. Press, release. Press, release. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Hold one hand up. Come here for our virtual viewers. And you're going to take little finger down, fourth finger, third finger, second, and thumb. And then up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to isolate the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend at the knuckles, like so. All right, now go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thumb, index, middle, fourth, fifth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now bend like you're going to grip something, and it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a good one. And just flexing and stretching is going to help with arthritis that frequently attacks the hands. So we want to keep that as mobile and flexible as possible, because if your hands can't grip anything, guess what? You're not going to cook. You're not going to want to cook because it bothers your hands to do so. And then we get vitamin deficient, and it starts a whole chain of things. So we want to have as much flexibility in the hands as possible. All right, let's stand. And now this one, we're going to work shoulder, hip, quads. And it's going to require a little bit of mental acuity. So we're going to take the hands by the side. Feet are about hip width apart. Nice solid base. You're going to lift the shoulder, lower it. Lift the leg and down. Roll the shoulder back. Now we're going to get those hips. Push side and side. other side, and lift, lower, lift, lower, circle back, and hip, lift, lower, lift, lower, circle back, and push, and push. All right, when you lift the leg, you want to make sure that you're shifting the weight to this standing leg before you lift. That's going to help with balance. All right, again, lift, lower, circle back, and hip, All right, so now we're going to add on to that. We're going to come forward, and 2, 3, and 4. Feet apart, then down, center, lift, center, plie, pull in, and back, 2, 3, 4. Now, if your balance is not good enough for that, you can do all of this in place. So let's try it from the beginning, and I'll demo the modification first. We lift, lower, shoulder back, and push hip, and 1, 2, 3, 4, feet apart, push hips back. Now if you can only get to here, fine, but you want to try to reach for the floor. Come center, lift to the ceiling, and walk it back, 2, 3, and 4. So you can do it hanging on to the chair. Otherwise, I would like you away from the chairs. So starting on this side, lift, lower, circle back, and hip, and 1, 2, 3, 4, feet apart, press down, center, lift, down, plie, pull in, and walk it back, 2, 3, and 4. All right, other side, and lift, lower shoulder, lift leg, lower, roll shoulder back, hip, 1 and 2, and lift, 2, 3, 4, legs apart, plie, hips back on that, reach for the ceiling, and pull in, and walk it back, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, very good. Now we're going to add on a little bit. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, side, press down, center, up, and take it in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, walk it back, 2, 3, and 4. All right, other side, and lift, lower, roll it back, and hip, and 1, 2, 3, 4, feet apart, then down, lift, center, and 1, 2, 3, 4, walk it back, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, very good. So that's a really complete exercise. It gets just about everything in the body, and that's a good one for you to do when you get up in the morning. It's going to get the whole body, blood circulating, and all the muscles and joints engaged, which is necessary for arthritis prevention. All right, so now we're going to put some more stress on the body with calf raises. Calves are something we kind of ignore for exercise, and we shouldn't, because our calves and ankles, the ankle is the strongest bone in the body, and you want to put some pressure on the feet and ankles and calves. Again, your own body weight is best to help prevent osteoporosis. you can place the hand on the chair here if your balance is not great. And lift and lower. You can do this seated in the chair. And lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Now this time, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift, other toe, lift. You're going toe to toe. This prevents lymphedema. And lift, and down. All right, again, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you are not going on the outsides of the toes like that to get your balance. That's going to strain muscles in the feet. I would rather that you hang onto the chair for this one so that we can get full pressure on those toes. All right, we're going to hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now toe to toe. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're going to walk around the chair on the toes. You can hang on or not. So walk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. So you want to get in the habit of coming up on those toes a lot. It does so much for the leg from the knee down. All right, now we're going to flex, toe up, foot flat, lift heel, and now hand on chair, bring the other toe up to it, and down. All right, so start back here, heel, flat foot, toe, reach up, and hold. Again, and heel, flat, toe, here we go, reach up, and hold. One more time, heel, flat, toe, reach up, and hold. All right, other side. Heel, flat foot, toe, come up on the other toe and hold, and release. And heel, flat, get up on the toe, bring the other toe up to meet it, hold, and take it out to the side, and release down. All right, let's get those IT bands going now. Leg out to the side, arm out, and toe is going to stay straight. Don't turn it this way because then you'll get quads again. And lift and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, now you're going to take the leg to the back here and lift and in. 2, getting glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now quads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay, other side. Got to keep those legs nice and strong. Plus, we want to break up that cellulite that collects in the thigh area. So we want to be ready for swimsuit season here. So let's kind of break that cellulite up. Ready, and out and in. 2, 3. I personally can't tell you the last time I had a swimsuit on. 6, 7, and 8. All right, now you're going to take it to the back. It doesn't have to be a high kick. You're just going to lift to engage that glute. 2, 3, turned out. Lift, arm up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, hands on hips. Bend the knees slightly. Twist, center, twist, center, twist, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Around the world, bend forward, dip, take it back, dip to the other side, and down. And that's a good all-around exercise for the abs, upper, lower, and sides, and transverse abdominis. And release other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get that transverse abdominis some more now. That runs around the back. So we're going to take those legs out. You're going to be up on your toes. Fingertips or fingers engaged here. Twist, exhale, down, take it up and over, and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale and exhale. All right, so now we're going to pick up one weight. I wouldn't go over 3 pounds. And we're going to do this both standing behind the chair and on the floor when we do mat work. So we're going to come behind the chair, pick up your weight. Hand is going to be on the top of the chair, elbow out to the side. The feet are about the width of the chair legs. And we push through and up. Through and up. Through and up. Sit back on the heels. If you can't do that, do one or the other. Again, you can just go on the knees and hold here. All right, we're going to go on the other side. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, up on knees. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what we're doing here, strengthening those arms so that if you fall, you've got enough strength in that arm to crawl. You don't have any strength in your triceps or your arms, your wrists, hands. You're not going to make it to the chair to get up. All right, curl the toes. Sit back on the curled toes. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to sit down and turn toward me. Release the legs out in front. All right, so what we want to accomplish is always having, if you haven't broken something, but you need to get to something to boost up, you've got to have strength in your body to do it. And the way to do that, I think, is to put a little bit of stress on those muscles now with a weight. All right, so we're going to come on to the side. You're going to be on the forearm. The feet are stacked. You're going to place that weight on top of the thigh, and you're going to lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you're going to stretch and bend. 2, 3, just a little bit of weight on there makes it that much stronger. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, now we're going to do clamshell, so you're going to open and then press down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, now circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. Take it back and around. 2, 3, and 4. Now press the heel back and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's go over to the other side. We're going to stack the knees, weight on the thigh, and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take it straight out and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 5. And I don't know about you, but I can feel this much more than when we do it without. 3 and 4. Clamshells, open, and press down. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, okay? Just whatever is comfortable for how you're made. We're gonna take both hands on that weight. You're gonna come up, over, and down. Up, over, and down. 3. One weight, both hands on weight. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so that got shoulders and arms. All right, now we are going to lay back. So you're going to come flat on the back. All right, I'm going to make you keep the knees bent on this because I don't want any arching in the lower back on this one. So keep the feet on the mat. Now press the stomach into the spine. All right, now keep that pressed in. Both hands on the weight, and we take it back and lift. 2. Everybody okay? 3. 4. 5. Keep pressing into the spine. 6. 7. And 8. All right. Arms to the side. We're going to come up and over. Grab the weight with the other hand and stretch. Lift up, over to the other hand. Grab the weight and arms out. Lift, grab, arms out, and lift, grab, arms out. All right, now we're going to come up to the chair and we're going to place the legs on the chair, or if you want to stay with the feet on the floor, that's fine. All right, one hand behind the head. The reason I like the legs up here is that it keeps that lower back from arching off of the floor, which we don't need. All right, so weight in one hand. You're going to go over to the opposite side. Press stomach into spine. Here we go. Take it 1 and over. At any time, if you don't want to use the weight, that's fine. 3, 4. Those of you in the chair, go to the side, not up over the head. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, switch. You're going to protect that head and neck, placing the hand behind it. Elbow is out to the side. Arm is ready to go. And take it over. 1, and open up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, now we're going to back up. Get the legs off of the chair. And you're going to place that weight between the knees. All right, and just squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze. Very small move, but very effective. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, back with the legs up on the chair. We're going to do some bridges and glute squeezes. 2, 3, squeeze, 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 squeeze the butt cheeks together, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Release down, rest. We're going to do that again. You're also getting that hamstring behind the leg. All right, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, on the next one, lift, squeeze butt cheeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Bring knees into the chest. Grab hands in front of the knees. Bring it into the chest. And rock back and forth. All right, now feet flat on the floor. We're going to stretch that lower back. Drop the knees to the side. Shoulders remain on the mat. And lift them back up to center. Now drop over to the other side. Bring it back up to center. And stretch the legs up in the air. Nice stretch. And flex and point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, feet down, roll to the side. We're going to get up on the knees and crawl. So you're going to crawl to the end of the mat. We turn. This is where your strong triceps come in. Crawl to the chair. Hands on chair seat. One leg at 10 o'clock position. Lift. Hands to edge of seat. Pull back. Inhale up. Exhale, and that's class, everyone. Great work. Okay, thank you for hanging in there. Virtual people, you may want to get a weight to use because I'm probably going to do this more often than not. The problem with flexibility exercises is that the more you do those, the muscles start getting used to it, and then there's no stress on them to make them stronger. So the addition of a weight, you can just use a can of soup, anything that's kind of a heavy object. That's going to bump it up a notch. Okay? All right, so hang in there with me. 10:30 seat SEAT supported exercise for ageless training. And I will see you next Tuesday, 9 a.m. for seat. Again, start your day with an aerobic workout that's going to get every muscle in the body. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone.